Hi, I'm Lisa Leiter. Here's your Chicago Business Today midday report. While the debate over raising the debt ceiling rages on in Washington, Chicago and the state of Illinois would certainly feel the fallout from a federal debt default. Not only would a default likely lead to higher interest rates and frozen credit markets in the nation, but for borrowers like the city and the state, it could also raise borrowing costs and alter bond issuing plans. Later this year, Chicago plans to borrow $800 million and Illinois plans to sell between $3 and $5 billion in capital improvement bonds. But fortunately, neither issue is expected to come to the market anytime soon. On top of that, if the federal government shifts around payments to avoid default, payments in other areas like Medicaid could be suspended, and it's a major source of funding for Illinois. And even if a deal to raise the debt ceiling is reached before next week's deadline, Treasury bond ratings could still be cut, and that could damage the economy. Well, in real estate news, the deal to revive the Waterview Tower on Wacker Drive has closed. Related Midwest has completed its acquisition of the project, a deal that Cranes first reported in May. The original plan had called for a Shangri-La condo hotel, but the developers ran out of money and construction stalled back in 2008. Related Midwest plans to convert the now concrete shell into a 65-story apartment building. It's a more appealing choice given the strong demand for rentals right now. 4 new apartment buildings downtown are under construction and at least 10 more are in the works. And finally, it's a program you may never even heard of, but it's been canceled. We're talking about the pilot program with Park Magic to pay for parking via cell phone. According to the blog Expired Meter, Chicago Parking Meters has ended the program with the company, but has left the door open to restarting it in the future. It works with your cell phone and a small unit in your car, similar to an iPass. You can add time to your meter if you're stuck somewhere rather than having to dash back out to the parking machine. Sound convenient? Well, Chicago Parking Meters says it's looking at all options for cashless payment for parking. Well, that's this edition of Chicago Business Today. Be sure to stick with chicagobusiness.com for all of your business headlines. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.